Get it to him, get the first down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They'll try the run. And the Owls pick up the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
The quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
It's really hard when you're getting those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On the move. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Calls his own number. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught near the sideline, it's Bryant. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Finds his tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Temple 3, Georgia State 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Using his legs, it's Murray. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Fires downfield. It's caught downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Murray. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Toss sweep right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he's showing all of those attributes right there.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
7, Temple 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads it left. Got his man. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Wants to throw on third. Pulls it in. It's Goodwin. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first connection.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Owls.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UAB. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
They'll throw it on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest. And you could tell, just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
The aerial assault continues. Makes the grab. It's Murray. And they pick up just a few on that completion. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun. Wants to pass. And they got him for the sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that pass intercepted. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. Touchdown, Georgia State. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Quarterback checking off. He's back to throw on second down. He rifles one deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
With the score, Georgia State 14, Temple 10.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Man, when I blitz as a defense, I want to get home. I got to get to that quarterback, get him on the ground, not hit him as he's throwing it, and he gets it off right here. Just a split second too late. Didn't get to the quarterback in enough time. The quarterback did a good job assessing it and making a play down the field.
And the Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Quick completion on the out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the ground game. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Moves away as he feels pressure. And the ball is intercepted. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. He does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave them some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Georgia State jumps back to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. A lot of urgency for this offense. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to fire to the left. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
On second down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Murray. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Georgia State hoping to convert on 4th down here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He chucks one out to the right. Touchdown, Panthers! They take the lead with the 6. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Coming out with it, it's Stewart. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive with a pass. Using his feet to buy time. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
3 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Georgia State 21, Temple 17.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll let it go down the right side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down, Temple.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on 1st down productivity. That will not go down as a productive 1st down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
They'll give it to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Going up top on first down. Quick strike complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Running behind that left side. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. The snap sets up to throw. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
Third and goal from way back there. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Trying to get to him. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They want that clock to run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Offense set on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked up.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the first down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
From the gun. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the end zone, and he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.